Yo guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Nintendo here with another Blue Protocol video, and in this one guys, we're gonna go over everything new in Blue Protocol with the latest update that happened on the 24th. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. And as you can see, I got some bunny cosmetics on. I actually, at first I was like, I'm not gonna like these, I'm not gonna wear these, but I like these a lot. I think it looks good. I think they did a really good job of the free cosmetics as well for the event. Like I was literally complaining, I'm like, why is the shirt off? But now I understand, it looks cool. I like it a lot. For some reason though, it reminds me of an anime I can't necessarily remember right now. I think it was like Problem Children or something like that. But yeah, so starting off with the event cosmetics and event items, we have this stuff, and I already have majority of the male stuff, if not everything. There's two variations. So this is like the default variation right here. This is the female stuff, pants, and then the skirt. And then there's the green one. This is the one that I'm currently wearing. And then here is the kind of blackish, grayish version of the female stuff. Red pants and then red skirt. We have ears for both characters, and then a whole lot of other materials, stuff like that. This stuff is really good. You're definitely going to need this, but you're getting a lot of this from the season pass and just like other stuff as well. So it's not like a stress. You don't have to worry about like doing it or getting everything. By the time this event's like halfway through, you should probably have emptied out this place if you're playing enough, because you get this currency from doing almost anything that is like queuing or something like that. So yeah, then you have all the dyes for your armor and stuff like that, some tickets down here, and then some boxes with plugs inside of it. Very good, very good. And some paste and Luno and some other stuff, and that's really it. Moving on to the GCX store. So every single time we get an event update, we're always gonna get a version of that stuff, but for GX exclusively. Also, one thing I need to touch on as well before I move on. I remember I kind of had to like talk to someone about, the imagines in this game and how like they're in the BPP store, and before the battle pass or season pass imagines that you would only get from the season pass are now in the GCX store, but that person didn't believe me. I'm going to show you right now that the alpha versions of every single battle imagine that's ever been in the game will always be going into the season store from now on. The beta will stay inside of the BP store. So yeah, you can pretty much, craft, farm anything up as much as you want if you have the GCX that you get from doing raids or defensive battle or time attack, score attack, stuff like that. So yeah, you do that, you'll get the GCX and you'll be able to farm these guys out. But anyways, yeah, back to the cosmetics. We have stuff from the last season or the last thing. Even though the wings are not in the event store, the wings are actually from the gacha store. So not only does the GCX store receive stuff from the event store, but it also receives stuff from the gacha store. So this is like a free version of something you could get from the gacha, and I'll show the gacha after this, just so we can get that out of the way. But yeah, like a different variation of ears, different color of ears and stuff like that. And yeah, even like little bunny nose, but I'm not gonna use that. I mean, come on. But yeah, so the wings are they would be a BPP store slash gacha exclusive, but you can get them from GCX, which is completely free. And then also, before we move on completely, we have refresh on the exchange store, which is really cool. As a matter of fact, I'm probably gonna get this stuff right now. Just like grab some these grimoires here, because these are XP grimoires. We love these, we need these. And then we'll go ahead and grab a battery as well. Good stuff, need that. This stuff is pretty much everything you need to like get stuff done, kind of like there's new salon tickets, but this is like the dye. This is stuff that you can use for your limit breaking and other stuff like that, XP increasement, all this stuff here. It's good, but honestly, you'll be getting a lot of this stuff from like just playing the game or just the season pass as well. So yeah, big reminder though, if you do get the season pass, make sure to finish it, because you'll then get the next one for free. So yeah, and I guess technically that could change with Amazon, but I'm gonna leave it there. No new weapon for this update, so everything's kind of the same right now. They're gonna give out a new weapon. We're gonna have a new weapon skin on the what is it? We're gonna have a new weapon skin. We're gonna be getting a new weapon skin on chapter 5, so next month that's gonna happen. And then that is it for everything new in the store there. Before I move on, let's go over here, and this is the banner. These are the current banners right now. I haven't spent anything on this. I don't plan on using any of my tickets on this. It's cool. I'm going to show you guys the stuff really quick. So here are some of the little fits, and I'll even try one on really quick. I think I like the blue one the best though. Yeah, throw this stuff on here. And this is what you would look like pretty much if you were to wear this. I have some armor on, so it's kind of overlaying, but yeah, this is what you'd pretty much look like if I were to wear that. But anyways, the stuff, oh, this is important as well. These cards will allow you to pretty much redeem or get a whole entire like monster or weapon. Instead of having to farm it out and create it, you can just use this as a complete replacement for limit breaking. It's super cool. Then you also have the, you know, different variant of the bunny stuff. These are the wings like I was talking about that you can only get from Gacha/GX/BPP, and I'll even show the BPP off as well. Pink wings, pretty chill. Some other stuff, dye of the sort, normal Gacha stuff. And then if we move on, we have this store. They actually added some new stuff here, like, you know, the anime like hair that sticks out of your head or whatever, and a lot of other stuff as well. You know, more ears, kind of matching the colors from the Gacha. And you can actually get a lot of stuff from the Gacha from here by just using robes orbs. So just remember that. This is the store, and like I said earlier when I was talking about the battle imagines, this is actually where you will be able to get the betas. So alphas are now in GCX after every single season, and the betas will always go to BPP store after every single season. And then, you know, all the armor from the past banners, these will be, let me just click on mail really quick. So this is everything from the past like, you know, banners pretty much. This is like literally everything you can get, and it's all in here. New wings, really cool, like these a lot. I'm thinking about getting these, but just getting the free ones from the GCX store. Other stuff like that, Kirin horn, I got that actually, and some earrings, other cosmetics. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So now moving on, let's hop into a dungeon, and I'm gonna show you guys. Oh wait, actually, okay. So now let's head over to the Be Imagine area / E-Imagine, and I'm gonna go over every single B and E-Imagine really quick, get this out of the way. And honestly guys, the new B and E-Imagines are actually really good, like actually really good. Starting off with the B Imagines though, these are probably the best B Imagines we've kind of gotten, and honestly the craziest, because for the first time ever, now when you're going to be crafting a B Imagine, because these are level 60, the amount of bosses or the amount of times you're going to need to farm this guy out, regularly it's 2. For every other Imagine it's always been like 2, except these guys here, because he's level 60. But say like this guy here, this was the last newest battle Imagine, it only took 2 times to kill him and then farm him. Now with every single level 60, you're going to be needing to kill 3. So it's a bit more of a grind, but it's really good. Like, it's worth the grind. The abilities are going to be, so I got this one. Guardian is, like, in my opinion, the best for my specific build. I'm not saying you have to, you know, do the same thing. You have options, do whatever you want, but you have Guardian, which is going to give you defense up, resilience up. Defense is going to be 35, resilience is going to be 75. That's all I need to worry about, right? But if you're like into like muscle strength, or you're into mental power, or you're into mental power up again, this is mental strength, mental power 13, and then muscle strength again at 25, or mental power up, I mean, at 25. So that's up to you, like depending on your build, but Guardian works really good for me because that's just straight defense kind of, or resilience and defense, and 75 resilience is actually a lot. I will say one thing I can appreciate is kind of how this Imagine is really good, but it combos really well with this, as well as, since I already had this, I'll even show it to you. Its ability is actually insane. This is one thing I don't know if I've explained before, but each Imagine, if it's an offensive type, it'll have an ability on activation. This ability allows it to do ice damage, right? It does kind of an AoE ice damage, but it also applies poison. It's insane. Poison is not an element, it's a status effect, but it does damage, and it's really great. So I'm gonna show you guys that. I don't have this one yet. I'm working on it. As you can see, I only have 1 out of 3 and 1 out of 8. So we're probably gonna be grinding that later when I stream. But anyways, this guy here, this guy is actually really good. He's probably the closest thing we have to a hybrid plug. If you don't know what that is, that's a plug that like has like 2 different, you know, status, or 2 different like stats on it, or stat increases. So it'll be like hybrid will be like health and damage, for instance, right? So I'll get like a certain amount of health and I'll get a certain amount of damage, but it'll be in one plug. Imagine that, but now it's a B Imagine. So this guy, this is what I'm going for. 100%, this is what I'm going for. So this is gonna give you max HP up by 350, as well as damage up or attack power up by 25. That's massive, massive. Second one is going, oh, that's Namco, by the way, Namco G3. The second one's gonna be toughness G3, and that's gonna be muscle strength up and endurance up, 13-13. And as you can see, it's kind of like a, you know, 13-13, 25 is kind of the same thing a lot of the times. But anyways, muscle strength up at the end is 25. This is the final one, and that one's called rigid. But yeah, this one for sure is the best one. Without a doubt, this is the best one. Namco is the best one, so definitely that's what I'm going for. And these guys work really well together. I don't have both of them yet, but you know, when you have a lot of resilience and defense, and then you're also getting offense slash health, that kind of like covers all my bases. Yeah, really, really good. Then let's get into the E-Imagines. I almost forgot about that. So for the E-Imagines, starting off with this one I'm probably not going to be going for that much, but I might need it for some quest. It's going to be, you know, ice resistance. So ice resistance G3, water attribute resistance value up by 10, and toughness, muscle strength up, and endurance up 13-13, and dexterity up 25. Nothing I really need, to be honest, but it's like not bad, right? Next we have stamina speed run G1, so reduce stamina consumption on dash. That could be good for a class that might want to rely on stamina, say maybe even I guess Twin Striker would probably be the best example. It could be good on any class, but I would say probably just like Twin Striker or Heavy Smasher, because they have spin moves that rely on stamina, so that'd be cool. Save some stamina running up to something. Then you have the Torrent of Fire G1, max stamina up. This is kind of like a stamina based thing here, it looks like. And then rigid muscle strength up 25. It's not bad, but I'm probably not gonna be going for that one. And next we have, let's see, yeah. Next we have this one right here. This one's pretty chill. I'm probably not gonna get it though. Lightning resistance G3 is the first one, and you're gonna get lightning resistance by 10. And then wisdom G3 is going to be dexterity up by 13 and intelligence up by 13. And then rigid again, which is going to be giving you muscle strength by 25. This one, on the other hand, guys, this one is actually very good. I'm going to probably be getting this one for sure, actually. So this one is shortening class A G1. So it's going to be quick interval class actions. So kind of a plus 6% cooldown, I guess, on your classes or on your class moves. I haven't actually used it, so I'm gonna have to see, but that's what it's looking like. Torrent of Life is the second one, G3, and this is actually really crazy because this is actually a really good E-Imagine, to where there's two really good options to get. Maximum HP up by 700. So we've had these before with Battle Imagines and E-Imagines that gave you a lot of HP, but this is definitely a good one because there's two options. So, you know, instead of having to farm for only one, there's, you know, you could probably get two, max them both out, and switch in between depending on the content that you're doing. And then Patience G3 is endurance up by 25. Moving on, we have Understanding of Listening, dark attribute resistance value up by 10. We have Transformer, muscle strength up, and intelligence up 13-13. I don't know what I would probably use that in. Intelligence is kind of a thing I mainly use on my spellcaster, but like it's good on anything, right? And then concentrated mental power up, just another stat increase, so 25. And this one is probably the second best one, I would say, and the last one. So let's see here, and this one is anti-paralyze or enterprise hemp voice resistance plus 100%. So you're going to be completely resistant to a certain thing. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the actual like paralyze like hemp move. So regularly when you get hit by a certain monster, you like literally get paralyzed. I think this is going to stop that 100%. And then expert, muscle strength up by 13, dexterity up by 13, clever, dexterity up 25. This is probably the second best one, I would say, but besides this one here. But all together, like, you know, depending on how you're playing the game and what classes you're using, each of these have like, you know, their own little advantage, right? So yeah, that is it for the B and E Imagines. Pretty sick, really excited. And before we go, I'm gonna show off the actual Be Imagined that I do have so far. All right, so now I'm gonna show you guys the new Be Imagined level 60. This one is actually really good. I like it a lot. And I'm pretty much just gonna show you what it does and how it looks in combat. By launch, AoE comes down, and look at that. It fills up a whole entire level of elemental burst. Plus you can see the poison status effect, plus the ice status effect instantly kicks in. And realistically, whenever like there's like a big crowd of things, that attack will actually kind of spread out and hit more than one thing. So yeah, it does a lot of damage and also applies this. And as you can see, the poison's just ticking for like 266 every couple, seconds. So this is actually really, really good. Very, very, very good Imagine. Definitely gonna need to grind this out. And matter of fact, I'm gonna show you guys exactly where you can get each one right now. Starting off with the first dungeon, which is the closest. And I actually like this dungeon a lot. I love the aesthetic of it. It's really chill. It's kind of like it's like a hive kind of. It's like a theme with like the insect stuff. Like it's like a hive, even though it looks like a snake, by the way. It's technically like an insect snake. I don't know if I've explained this before, but some animals in this game are like kind of like combinations of creatures. But anyways, this is the camp right here, and you will be able to pick up the boss or farm the boss at the very top here. So it'll require you to just run through really, really quick. And there's like little spots where you can farm certain stuff. I'm not going to show you guys the whole entire thing, but I'll show you guys like where to go to get the boss, right?
It'd be pretty obvious, but yeah, the aesthetic of this place I like a lot. It's like always people farming in here. And one thing I will add, since we are getting a increase in how much you actually have to kill, or how many times you have to like farm the boss, right? That pretty much means that we're going to be seeing a lot more people in these dungeons for a lot longer, which is cool. I don't think that's a bad thing. In fact, I think it's only like probably the best thing they could have done realistically when it comes to increasing the grind.
So yeah, this is it right here. This is where you'll come. This is where the boss will spawn. Then I'll do a quick rundown. Yep. There's a whole lot of cool little stuff here, little secret ways to go and stuff if you want.
Rocks and plants are very important. Make sure to get those. Almost every single time, guys, whenever like new content comes out, I don't know if I talked about this either, but whenever new content comes out, you're gonna get like adventure boards, and your adventure boards are really just gonna be tied into the new dungeons. So you want to either do like most of your adventure boards that like have a label to say the same place, so you can get multiple of them done at the same time, or take them one at a time, whatever you want to do. But yeah, I'll show you some of my adventure boards as well. It's like most of them are like a little bit like almost done. They're fairly easy to do, dude. And then that's it.
And I only went down the left side, by the way. We could have went down the right side, but I just went left. It's kind of quicker. And this is the spawn point. So yeah, moving on, we have, and okay, really quick, I'm gonna say, even though I've played this game since release, I still have trouble finding at least one of the dungeons every single time a new one comes out. I don't know why. No, I do know why. So the way the dungeons work with the free roam dungeons, the ones you walk into, is that there's always going to be a new one that's never been seen before, and then there's going to be one that is kind of like a reuse of one that already exists, or like a queue dungeon, not like a free dungeon. So a dungeon that you would like queue for, it'll be like a copy of that, right? And it's kind of a cool system, because sometimes if you need to find that new dungeon to queue for, which is like, say the newest one that came out is like right here, that one there, and that dungeon goes to this one here, right? So the last one was this one, and in order to find that dungeon or unlock that dungeon, you have to find it in the open world, right? And it won't be on your map. You'll just have to come across it or have someone tell you where it is. And pretty much it's like a gate, and the gate will just stay there, right? The gate will not, you won't be able to go into it after you've unlocked the queue dungeon. But eventually, like I said before, when they drop a new update with new dungeons, they're gonna put a new dungeon that no one's seen before, and then a dungeon that's already been in the game, but now it's free roam instead of just like running in. And cool thing is the boss that is in that dungeon will spawn, and sometimes there's even 2 bosses that'll spawn. So yeah, and this one's really straightforward. Pretty easy, just run right through.
A couple levels to it. And I farmed just a little bit in here as well. But yeah, that's how the dungeon system works for the free roam stuff. and it's kind of a neat way that it ties into queuing for the queue dungeons. Sick. Also, big news. I'm not gonna lie. So if you've watched my YouTube videos, guys, you know that I've been like talking about like how I want like harder content and stuff like that, and how I'm really excited for like them to add a certain dungeon to in-game or advanced. They did exactly what I wanted them to do, and I was so happy. I still am very happy. This dungeon is technically one of my favorite ones. It was the one where we fight Dunkirk as a boss, and it actually has a lot of meaning behind it. Besides the fact that we're finally getting like a harder dungeon there, it just goes to show that now we're gonna be able to experience, you know, boss content or story boss content on a harder level, which is really, really sick.
They kind of missed an opportunity with Electra. She's like the dragon, and there we go. Okay, so this is it. They kind of missed an opportunity with Electra though, just because you know, she was a really cool boss fight, like a seriously awesome boss fight. It was great. I loved it. It was super fun. But I will say that, you know, I understand why we didn't end up, you know, having a chance to like fight her over and over again and like do that type of stuff, because with the story, and I'm not gonna try. I don't want to say too much. I don't want to like, you know, spoil anything, but it just wouldn't make sense, right? So thinking of it now though, probably the next boss fight we get, that's probably going to be in chapter 5, or whenever we get that boss fight, we're probably going to see more replayability with it. And that's really cool because, like I said before, the story boss fights are awesome. They're amazing. The story dungeons are amazing. They're so great. So next, we are going to head into the actual dungeons. So we have this one here, and we have this one here. This is the one I'm talking about. I love this one so much. Okay. And yeah, let's start off with this one. This is the easiest one. Go right in here and get to the grind. If I remember correctly, this dungeon produces a light level 50 weapon, and then the level 60 or the in-game dungeon is going to produce a dark series of level 60 weapons. Okay.
Let's go. Let's go. So this dungeon is actually new. It's a newer dungeon. Here. I like to grab this stuff, even though I necessarily don't need it, but I just like to grab it. Like technically, like it's not bad to grab, but you know, I just want it. First dungeon of the day. That might be the first one. Right there. Oh, here, here, let's go. Okay. How do I make this? Starts jumping behind me. Okay, I need to use my magic this time.
And this dungeon's kind of like, you know, straightforward like every other dungeon we've had so far. A lot of poison on the floor though, and that's kind of why we have those new E-magics that I listed earlier. A lot of those will actually help you in these dungeons. You know, there's probably going to be like a set of like 3 that will help you in the dungeon, and like a set of 3 that are like kind of just like universal, use whenever you want or wherever you want, and will be very good until like something else drops that's like just a bit better.
There's a totem up there that they use. Have that. You. Battle area. Take this. Line it up. My little crab of magic. I need to see him and everything. Wait. God, I love this magic so much. It's so good. It is so good. That thing is actually so good. I have to applaud them. Like, they did a really good job on that Imagine, actually. So this is the boss fight here. And get my stamina back. I'm already close to Elemental Burst, to be honest. And it's a spawner. This thing caught me by surprise. So I was like, what? It's a big punching bag. It's pretty cool, though. Cool idea. I never actually saw this guy. I never thought that like they would make a spawner as a boss, but I think it's really cool. So that paralysis right there, by the way. That's one of the magic counter where I would have like not been paralyzed at all actually. Yeah, this is the right now. Not out. Best thing about any spider ult, when I go into my ult, I really don't have to dodge any. Well, actually, there's some bosses that I will have to dodge because they will kill me, but like, majority of the time I can just tank everything and kill it. As light as it is. And then if I want, I can just like heal my team. I don't really feel like healing right now though because we're doing really good. So. Damage. Put everything in. See that? And I combine it all. Oh, I love that move so much because it's really good to pull everything in. Even if I can't see it, it's gonna keep it. Okay, this thing's starting to spawn a lot of stuff now. We're good though. We're good though. Yes. Combined. Okay. Elemental bursted. Okay. Good job.
Oh, I missed one of the boxes too. Rip. That is the worst when you can like see the box that you didn't get. All right, and then this is like, you know, a weapon from the new series. It's kind of chill. Level 50 light. Very good. Oh my god, one thing I need to tell you guys about, or talk to you guys about, is the fact that when it comes to Aegis Fighter, my main class, something I really did discover was the fact that, you know, how every class got G4 abilities, and Aegis Fighter specifically is light, right? So it's going to be increasing the amount of light damage you are doing. If you can get a light weapon, right now I'm actually using a level 50 light weapon, and this is kind of just me running off right here, but this is me using a level 50 light weapon with some kind of you know, I have a twin plug in here plus just a generic Crescent Moon slash plug, and then a health plug, and you know, this stats aren't the best, but regardless, level 50, as you can see the stats here, base attack 199, nothing to like, you know, go crazy over, but this weapon with the G4 ability gets practically the same results as a weapon that is level 60 with way better stats. So imagine if you get a level 60 light weapon, or whatever the max level of weapon there is, and it's light, you're gonna just go insane. Trust me. So yeah, that is something, you know, realistically, dude, light is just bis. You just, you know, you want light. You don't have to use it, because again, like you can see here, I have multiple weapons that aren't light that are fully like decked out, you know, for different scenarios, give me different stats, all that stuff. But I will say that the light weapon is definitely good, and you know, I can use it and not really feel too much of a difference just because of that G4 ability. Before we got G4 ability, maybe that would have been a problem, but now it's like, yeah, it's super easy. Okay, now moving on to the new in-game dungeon that I am very excited to show, because I swear to God, I've been yapping about this dungeon for so long. I was like, dude, when they add this, it's gonna be insane. When they add this, and they added it, and it's actually insane. Like it's tough, really, it is. I've only beaten it twice now, out of like the 5 times that I've done it. And it's not just because like there's some people who, or actually no, there's no new players who haven't done this dungeon. There's not a single new player who hasn't done this dungeon, because this is in game, right? So you have to have done this. But regardless, there's players who don't necessarily understand what has to happen, because not only is there a white mechanic, a couple white mechanics actually, the boss can heal, and that can be really annoying. Dunkirk is really strong. He will mess everybody up. He's actually hard to keep aggroed, or you know, keep him looking at you as a tank, I will say. Like he kind of scans the room, in fact, and like will look around and try to find someone to go fuck up. I'm not even kidding. But yeah, it's a really fun dungeon, really cool. I love it a lot. My favorite dungeon in the game right now, and it's finally an in game. So yeah, I'm excited. Like I was so happy, man. I was so happy. I was like, oh my god, no way. All right. Start off, you know, running through, and you need to find the like letter or whatever, this thing. It shows you what stuff you're gonna need to put in what order. So you have like, you know, I think that's boar, bird, and then you got butterfly, and then you got moose. I don't even know what that is. But yeah, and if you put in the wrong one, it's gonna spawn monsters and you have to kill them, and it's gonna take up time. So you don't want to do that. Okay, bird, sesame. All right, let's go. And then as you're going through, you actually need to grab these guys here so you can then remember. Oh god, oh god, and they do so much damage. Oh my god, they do so much damage. Holy cow, dude, they do so much damage. Yeah, you can't, like, I can't even mess around. I have to lock in.
They are like, this is just not even a joke. Crazy. God. I'm just pull the rest of it too. Yeah, no. I want to like show you guys everything, but you know, it's pretty much the same thing. As you're going through, you're gonna need to find those little things, you know, on your way down, and remember the order that they give you, and you're gonna need to put them in to open the door to the boss. That's pretty much it. And one thing I will say is that you shouldn't try to run off on your own. That was my first mistake when I first tried. I was like, oh yeah, easy, you know, I've been here before, I know everything. I tried to run ahead, and I actually got creased, like, very badly, and we barely made it because I wasted so much time because they had to res me. So, there is that. Gotta kill this first. Self-heal. Oh my god. And then, yeah, self-heal is probably my most helpful skill to this day. Dude, people would always tell me, self-heal, you don't need self-heal. Self-heal, you don't need it. Yes, you do, man. This skill comes in clutch. This skill saves me so much, especially when I'm soloing a boss, dude. This skill, but now, especially with the endgame dungeon, like, it's mandatory for me. It is actually mandatory. It just, dude, it takes so much damage so fast. So fast. Like, unless you're building a weapon that is just purely freaking, are we fighting in there? I'm down to fight in here. I think I have everything. Purely defensive, kind of, you're gonna have a really hard time, like, not taking this enormous amount of damage. Which is cool, but still. We don't need to kill this stuff in here. We could have went down, but... Alright, someone activated the battle area. I'm going to that person. No, don't bring it up. Oh, okay. Okay, he's bringing it up. Yeah, no, we don't want to bring it up, because we didn't actually have to kill this stuff here. We really just had to kill the stuff down there. But it's okay, because a lot of people are trying to get the boxes. So that's why they want to... like, kill everything. Because the more stuff you kill, the higher chance you have to box it. I understand. And this isn't that type of dungeon where it's like a time crunch like before, like, you know, you had to get there at a certain time. And like, I mean, you still want to get there in decent time, but like, it's not like before, right? Like where it was just really time based. Here, you just really need to make sure that you're strong enough to even kill the thing. You need to make sure you know how to avoid the mechanic. You need to make sure you know how to handle the boss. And like, mostly, if you wanted to go really easily, you're gonna want to have an H fighter to keep aggro on boss and like keep one of them in the corner. Like one of the only dungeons, or one of the few dungeons that have 2 bosses in it. And even though you have a choice to pull Dunkirk, you don't have to pull him. Majority of the time, someone's gonna hit him, and he's just gonna get pulled. So yeah, you just need to, you know, be ready for that. We already wasted a lot of time though, waiting for killing stuff here. To be honest. And we're out. One more thing down here. Gotta kill these guys. Gotta kill this. Gracious. Okay. don't have to stay here and fight these guys either. We can leave the next area. If anything, I'm probably gonna pull everything in the other area over to here. That way we can get it done faster. These guys seem like they want to farm up everything, and it's gonna take way too long. Like I said before, it's not like time-based, but you need time to kill the boss. Missiles are so annoying. Come up here. I'm gonna ult in here. My team, they're so close to that. Actually insane. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I know. I'm just the best. I know. But also, one thing you don't want to do is what these guys are doing here. You don't want to just like hold or like stay up top. You want to move closer to the bottom because that's less time you have to, you know, spend like higher or in a place where you don't need to be. You want to be closer to the door at all times. Like be close to the door, and the door is down there. We didn't have to kill stuff up there. The stuff that we have to kill is down here. But you can still just aggro that stuff and bring it down to here, just so you can like get the loot that you're trying to farm up, you know. But it is important to concuss. Major concuss. Holy cow, fine. Let's go. I mean, maybe 6 minutes will be enough time. There. Great. Oh, yeah, clear. We have to go. I hope somebody was writing it down though, because I was not paying attention to anything. Already put one in. Star Moon. It's like different every time, pretty much. Never getting stuff. Yeah, Dunkirk's just standing there, but then she hits him. Okay, so then here's what I'm gonna do. As Aegis Fighter, if he gets aggro, dude, or you know he like starts moving around, it instantly becomes my job to handle him. And by handle, I mean keep him in a freaking corner. Heal. Oh, the poison's so annoying. Gus? Yes! I'm gonna try to bind him in place. Dude, I'm hurt. I'm hurting bad. Got the bind off, but the other boss is looking at me as well. Really use a heal right now. There it is. Nope. Oh god. Cuss. Ooh. Aggro on this guy. I have self heal. And I have a potion as well. I have ulti. Alright, we're good. We have ult. Fine. Alright. So they need to let me focus on this guy. Oh, wait, my team needs me to ult, I guess. They're dying. Oh my goodness. Wait, there's 2 Aegis Fighters. How are you almost dead? What's the other boss? And I'll just handle this guy over here. But yeah, you want to just like focus on keeping Dunkirk away. If this is just how I play, like you don't have to do what I'm doing, but it just makes it a lot easier because, truth be told, guys, Dunkirk has a crazy moveset. Like actually insane moveset. And right there, you see how he just like stopped looking at me and like literally scanned the room and found somebody to go after? And who does he go after? The range, bro. The range. So I gotta keep aggro on him. I even have aggro, he doesn't care, he's just running. Oh god, he keeps going after the range class. Stop, dude. Gus. Damn, dude. Did not give a fuck about me, dude. Super armored up. Health regain. Got aggro. Okay, oh, concuss, let's go. Doc actually needs to like get away though. Damn it, keep getting hit. Wait, is that white mechanic? Oh shit, it is. It's doing the doing the thing. Heal. Someone's dead. And like, dude, imagine if this boss was in EX, dude. It'd be insane because like this thing practically kills somebody almost every single time it does that if you don't know how to like survive it. So imagine that in EX. Guaranteed somebody's going down every single time it spins. No bueno. Immune to parry or to find cap aggro again. Gus. Good. I'm gonna parry that. No damage to this guy. Oh, that was the worst time to do that. Oh, it still hit. My shield's gone though. I gotta dodge that. Oh god. Oh. I have like no potions left, dude. Heal me. Heal me. Oh yeah, self heal. Let's go. See right there. That's a perfect example of like why you need that self heal. Also, because I was holding this guy, like, you know, I was keeping him in the corner kind of, and he killed the boss pretty easily. Now we can just jump this guy, but we have like a minute though, so I can cuss him out of that. Nope. I can ult.
We have 1 minute to kill him. If we lose this, it's probably because like we just didn't have the time because, you know, we were kind of farming but like the wrong way. It took too long. We needed to be at the door every single time we wanted to like farm a big group. The amount of time we spend like stopping at every single group to kill it instead of pulling every group together is time that we could have been using to kill this guy here. That's just what it is, you know. I can't even afford to ult these guys really besides like once now. I just gotta do damage at this point. God damn, dude. Oh, it's probably over, guys. Yeah, no. We don't have time for this. They wasted. There was too much time wasted. But at least you get to see the dungeon, right? I mean, like, I love this dungeon still. Even though we're not gonna be able to do it, I love this dungeon. It's so fun, actually. And if I can, you know, instead of like keeping this boss, you know, away from the rest of the team, if there's another Aegis fighter, which there is, but like, you know, if there were to be like one that I could like communicate with, or I just knew wasn't going to fight that boss and would instead take my place on fighting Dunkirk, I would love to fight the other boss, because fighting the other boss is way more fun, dude. Way more fun. There's so much more stuff going on. But yeah, that's the new dungeon right there. That's like new in-game dungeon. It can be hard, but again, I want to stress that it's not actually time-based, guys. You know, everything has a time limit, but it's not like other dungeons in the past where like you literally had to like be here by this time. Like, it's doable without like, you know, meeting a certain like, you know, it's doable. It's doable. It's not like a race. It's just when you're like imagine like we're going in and this maid right here is like a freaking pile of monsters. You don't stop here, because what if there's a pile of monsters down there and you can just run down there and bring that down and then proceed to kill everything at once? That just saves so much more time. But instead we're sitting here and we're fighting the freaking maid monsters, and it's taking like a minute to 2 minutes. It's just like, you know, that's taking time off the boss, and the boss is not easy, especially because it has a healing factor. So imagine if it heals. Luckily they were able to kill it, but like if the boss kills enough people, it's gonna heal back like almost all of its health, and it's a wrap. And it's been like that since like that dungeon came out. So at that point, it's kind of just like up to the people or the players to like know what to do. And while we're waiting for EX for this queue, let's run over here really quick. I'm gonna show you guys what each weapon series looks like. Weapon series being, you know, the group of weapons or type of weapons that just came out. All right. So over here, and let's just say light and dark. So the newest weapon series we have is let's see. Where is it? Light, dark. Here we go. So these are the new weapons here. These are actually pretty good. These are actually really good weapons. I'm not gonna lie. These are not bad at all. I like them a lot. I haven't actually gotten anything besides a sword though. I only have, oh no, I have a sword and axes, and I think, yeah, swords and axes for the dark series, and then for the light series, I have this sword and this guy here, the heavy smasher weapon. And you know how I was talking about like light weapons in the Aegis Fighter, you know, being able to bring out their latent potential, whatever, you know, blah 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 blah. This weapon is technically already out, or this series technically is like kind of already out, because we already got a level 50 light series as well. So this is the second level 50 light series. So like we're not even gonna really go crazy on crafting this one, but it's not bad. It's not bad at all. But yeah, the dark series is gonna be good though. I'm probably gonna farm this out for sure. For sure. For sure. And yeah. Okay, so now let's get into EX. And guys, EX, man, I love this one so much because they brought back a boss that was really my favorite boss in the game for the longest time. Before Electra Dragon form, you know, this boss here was the, like, I love it so much. This boss is actually really cool because it's not in the game and it's not craftable as an Imagine besides being an EX. It's only ever been an EX besides like the one story quest. So it's really cool. It's really cool. This was probably the first boss that I was like, is this thing alive? Like, does this thing have like an actual like AI behind it? Like, what is going on? Like, because it has a really like funny way to target stuff, and it's just really sick. I like it a lot. So let's get in here and let's do this thing.
Okay. First thing you do, find the biggest. You find the biggest guy around. Aggro skill, and then you concuss him just like that. Just boom, you grab everything. Boom, boom, boom. You find everything, and that's how you pull. That right there, that's how you pull. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, man. What a beautiful pull. What a beautiful pull. What a beautiful pull right there. He's running. He's trying to run. Don't let him run. Never let him run. Gus. Nope. Not work. Bind. Got the bind off though, and it's poison for my magic. It's amazing. I love this magic so much. Really good so far. Fine. Cuss. Ooh, massive. Massive. Self-heal. I like to save my potions until after I've got, or until I've gotten scared. I like to save my potions until like after all this, when I get to the boss fight. That's when I like to use them, because that's when I really like have a chance of dying, you know. Oh, concuss, but it broke my shield. That was sick. That was like literally a timing thing too. I launched that knowing I was gonna get hit. It's okay. And if you see how my shield like gauge got hurt, if I do this right here, which is just left click while holding S, it'll do a move that allows me to get my shield gauge back faster. So it's like not actually a skill, it's like a passive type of thing, but you know, you have to activate it. Maybe it is a skill. I don't know. Hey. For armor. Beard. Oh my god. I have concussed though. I have concussed. We're rolling into it. Wait, no, he's dead. He's gonna die. Where's the new boss? This guy. No, that's not the guy. Nope. This guy. This is the new big guy here. You know, as Aegis Fighter, like my playstyle, you probably have seen it by now, but like, dude, I go for whoever the boss is, man. And like, if there's no boss, of course I'm gonna try to like pull everything together. And I'll also, even when I'm fighting the boss, if there's like stuff around me, I'm gonna try to pull everything together, you know, lock it in, and take care of it. But realistically, man, like, Aegis Fighter, like, dude, it feels so good to tank. It feels so good to tank. I love how it feels tanky. I do. Cause like some people, the way some people play Aegis Fighter, man, they just like sit around and like kind of like throw up Rampart or freaking like, you know, just on some kind of, I don't want to sound like, you know, rude or anything. It's just some lame stuff, you know, just like not really getting in the boss's face, not really, you know, getting in there, you know, and causing havoc, you know. Just waiting for the right time to launch your ult and like sitting like still, throwing some slashes and Rampart, like, oh, I'm protecting you. When in reality, you know, the best thing for you to do is just like hit the boss, take it into a corner, or just fight that thing solo, like, you know? Although I don't like fighting these type of bosses that run away so much, because they're really annoying. But, look what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. This guy just stays running, though. It's crazy. Light elemental burst. That's all me. That's all me. That's all me. There we go. A little chunk of damage right there. Thank you for the heals, by the way. W healer. I'm gonna eat this. I got self heal. Fine. Pass. Oh, pass. Guy needs to die. A little faster when he's dying now. Trying to go slowly. Don't like it. Wait, is there another? Okay, there's another H-Slider. Great. Makes these really easy. Try to roll in front of it so it turns around. Alright. Mines. We're dying, so. Oh, wait, no, they're healing. Great. Great use. Mines. Concuss. Double concuss, let's go. Get that actually. Rage. Look at how close they are together. It's perfect. Dead. Oh, 12 seconds. Hey, nice. So this guy, the boss I'm talking about, he spawns after next 2 waves. But man, I'm being so serious. It's so amazing. Like he's the best. He's the best. He's probably one of the most sought after BMagins, or one of the most sought after bosses that I want to become a BMagin. Like I want him in my arsenal ASAP. It's just that cool. Like I'm not even trying to like hype him up. Like I'm just like being honest. He's really just that cool. Super sick, actually. He does one thing that no other boss does. He runs on air, dude. I don't know what the hell that tiger's name, or two-tailed tiger's name from Inuyasha is, but it's like that. Like was it a tiger with like a tail saber-tooth like ran on fire, or like ran on air type shit? That's what this guy does. Pretty cool. Us. Biggest guy, dude. You're the biggest guy. Everybody else is doing fine as well. So far, so good. Pretty chill. We haven't had a single person get knocked. Like a really good sign. If you don't know about EX, one thing is like, if one person dies, it's over. So, if you see someone get knocked, that's a really bad sign. Wait, that guy's close to death. I need to ult. I hope I didn't just my ult though. I think I wasted my ult. I should have saved it for the actual boss. Could have just picked him up. He was like looking that bad. Whatever. Okay.
This guy. I love this boss, man.
Look at it. Wait. Oh. Okay, right there. It just jumped in the air. Cuss. This is the I love it so much, dude. I love it so much. Like if you've seen Shangri-La Frontier and you know who Senraku is, you know that wolf that he's like trying to hunt down, that unique monster. This is that unique monster for me. He never spawns anywhere in the world. He's not in any dungeon. He only ever comes in the oh shit, yeah, almost versus midair. He only ever comes in the EX content. Me and you, man. Me and you. Me and you, bro. Hey, guys. Like, this guy gave me so much trouble when I first started playing the game. Oh shit, I come out of nowhere. I'm gonna keep going around him. He's in the air. See that? He jumps off of like mid-air. It's so sick. Like, I love this guy, dude. Knocking that. And the cool thing about him is you can actually lock onto different parts of his body. Some bosses, like, you can't even really... Well, actually, no. Most bosses you can do that, but some bosses, like, you know, you can't. This guy you can. Okay. Who's that Pokemon? Right, dude. I got my own Pokemons. My own Pokemans, dude. Heal. Not even enraged yet, is he? Let's go. Fine. Let's go. Oh yeah, it's over for you, dude. It's so over for you. Watching that. Wow. It's so crazy. Harry? Mind? Like, I'm not giving him any time to even use his moves. I'm just staying in front of his face. There's so many moves he hasn't even been able to use right now. Like, I'm just like on him. On him, dude. And we got the yellow elemental burst. That's all me, bro. That's all me. I did that right there. I did that. So the other boss just spawned now, and that's probably when I'm gonna ult because this is when it gets a little bit hard. Also, he just got enraged, so it's gonna heat up in a second. Fine. Oh, here. Yeah, looking at me. No, he's not. Yeah, aggro again. Concuss? No concuss. Oh, needs ult, right? Good. Okay, again. Dude, he's doing some crazy speed moves right now. Yes, let's go. Fine, let's go. Everything, dude. Not even dead yet, it's actually okay. Like, I don't care about any other boss right now, dude. I'm focusing on this guy only. I pray. Alright. God, everything else is getting close to me. Holy shit. Holy shit. Heal, 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 heal. I dodged so much, dude. Us? Nope. Dude, don't ignore me. He's completely ignoring me now. Okay. We're good, we're good, we're good. I think it's almost the burst off though. No, there it is. There it is. There it is. Wait, someone's dead. Wait, someone's dead. Someone's dead. Someone's dead. Someone's dead. Where is he? Alright. Good. I saw a lot of potions too. I'm chilling. Where is the boss at? There you are. Missed the concuss. Rip. Dude, no, they need my ult. They need my ult right now, actually. They need my ult right freaking now, dude. Ooh, it's getting real, dude. Someone's dead again. Please res him, guys. Please, I can not afford to fail this. 7 seconds, they're getting the res off. I'm ulting up. Let's go. Where's the boss at? We're good, we're good. Everyone's good, everyone's good. Big concuss, reset. Let's go. And everyone's health up right now. That is not the right thing. There it is, there it is. My ult's gone. Dude, freaking Napo, dude. Someone kill this goddamn Napo. Can't tank like this. Big concuss, baby. Big concuss. Let's go. And... oh yeah, he's dead. So dead. Nice. That was a good boss fight. Love that. Like, I love that boss, dude. Actually, besides Dragon Form, Electra, and Voldigan, like that is like my favorite boss. Also, besides like, you know, Dunkirk and the other guy, this guy now. We gotta fight, and then we're pretty much smooth sailing. Jeez.
Jeez, let's go. Whew. Man, that was a good EX. Oh, that was good. And all right, guys, that's it. That's everything new in the update. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure to check out my next video. It's gonna be Twin Striker Guide. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the content, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Also, make sure to sub and like if you enjoyed the content, and also leave a comment down below. All right, peace.